Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and I hope you guys are doing great. So after so many days I am back with a foundation review, as you know from the title, and Maybelline has recently launched in India their Super Stay 24-hour full coverage foundation. So I have finally got my hands on this foundation and I have tested this foundation. So here I am with the review. I hope you guys will enjoy this review. So without further ado, let's get started with today's video. So Maybelline is launching new products in India, and I ended up buying these products to review and test them out. So starting with the packaging of this foundation, this comes with a standard classic glass bottle with a white cap and a pump dispenser, which is really appreciating. I love the fact that it has a pump dispenser which saves so much time and helps the product from getting wasted, unlike the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation. Also, the pump dispenses just the right amount of product. Again, the glass bottle is not that bulky, so you can easily carry it in your bag. So now coming to the shade range of this foundation, these foundations are available in 28 shades. This is absolutely very appreciating. But in India, only 9 shades are available in Nykaa and also in the offline stores. And definitely 334 Warm Sun is not the darkest shade of this foundation. It has more darkest shade for the dusky beauties. But I hope Maybelline will launch more shades in India super duper soon. So coming to my shade is in the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless Foundation 334, which is a warm tone shade. But here I like to go a little bit lighter than my actual skin color, because I heard and researched and I heard that it actually oxidizes 1 or 2 shades lighter than your actual skin tone. So I picked up the shade 312 and it completely matches to my skin tone after a few seconds when it oxidizes. So that is it about the shade range and everything. And if you are confused about the shade, like how to pick your shade from the Nykaa, let me tell you guys, if your shade in Maybelline Matte Plus Poreless is 310, then there will be also 310, or you can go 1 shade lighter than your Maybelline Matte Plus Poreless foundation, as it is oxidized 1 or 2 shade lighter. So that is it about the shade range and everything. So this foundation retails for 750 rupees and you will get pretty 30 ml of product, which is pretty decent. And now I will move on to the claims of this foundation from the Maybelline. So Maybelline says, be your own professional makeup artist with Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation. Saturated color pigments provide an ultra transforming effect in this long lasting foundation. The lightweight yet high impact coverage formula glides onto your skin for a flawless finish that lasts all day. And Super Stay 24-hour foundation is high pigment long wear full coverage foundation that corrects visible flaws to transform your skin. Also, it says that it's oil free, doesn't clog pores, dermatologically tested, full coverage, evens out, camouflages and enhances, minimizes the appearance of flaws and imperfections, and glides onto your skin for smooth and breathable wear. So this is a huge claim of this foundation. Now we'll move on to the review and the demo of this foundation. So now coming to the application part, when I have applied this foundation on my face, I have used a beauty blender on the right side and Pack Kabuki flat top brush on the left side. Both with the sponge and with the brush, this foundation blends like nicely, but I would say that the beauty blender soaked up so much foundation, that is why it sheared down the coverage. But with brush it gives the full coverage, and one pump is enough to cover all over your face. So definitely a good thumbs up for the coverage wise. If you apply 2 layers of this foundation, it doesn't look cakey at all, but if you apply 3 layers, like more layers, it would look cakey a little bit. So I have a little bit acne marks going on my nose area, but I haven't applied any color corrector or anything. I just directly put on the foundation and didn't even conceal them, but this foundation covers all the acne marks in my nose area pretty well. So although this foundation is a shade lighter than my skin tone, but you can see after applying like 4 to 5 minutes, it completely matches to my skin tone. Today I'm wearing this foundation and definitely it's matched to your skin color after applying like 5 to 6 minutes. Definitely it would take some time to settle down in your skin, and that is why it takes 5 to 6 minutes after applying to match to your exact skin color, as it oxidizes a little bit. So this foundation is extremely matte finish, you guys, not velvety matte or semi matte. It extremely matte finish. You don't have to set your face with a powder if you have like dry skin, and if you have oily to combination skin you can set little bit, but I have oily to combination skin and I didn't set my face, and it's like completely matte finish. I'm totally surprised about this. And if you have dry skin, you have to moisturize your skin, otherwise it will dry out your dry patches and also it will clog your pores. So you have to moisturize pretty well if you have dry skin. So coming to the texture of this foundation, I would say the texture of this foundation is not too runny or not too much thick. It's a little bit in between, which is pretty well for blending in all over your skin without even any primer. So now lastly, coming to the staying power or the longevity of this foundation, it says that it's 24 hour, but definitely I don't wear makeup for 24 hour, but I definitely tried it for 12 hours and it lasted for 12 hours on my face pretty well. After 7 to 6 hours my T-zones becomes oily as I have combination skin, but definitely it looks really great. And on 12 hours I was really surprised to see that my flaws and everything was covered pretty decently. So I'm extremely happy that a drugstore brand and a drugstore product is working on my skin pretty amazingly. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I have also tested this foundation with applying primer and without applying primer. So definitely with primer it looks little bit more like enhancing, but without primer it doesn't look bad at all. You can apply it without primer as well. So that is it. Let me sum up all of this together. Now coming to the pros, it has a good packaging, comes with a pump dispenser, and also its texture is pretty good, full coverage, staying power is also good, and also it's really nice in its blendability. So these are the 6 pros. Now coming to the cons, that all of the shades are not available in India, and number 2 is I really don't like the fact that it oxidizes a little bit, because it would be a little bit tricky when you are choosing the shade of this foundation if you don't know that it oxidizes a little bit. So these are the 2 cons. And number 3 is Maybelline is not cruelty free at all. So I would definitely recommend it to use it, but if you are not a person like who will use cruelty free, will not use any cruelty free makeup, then definitely don't buy. But if you are a person like me, like Maybelline lover, then definitely go for it. It's a good foundation in your pocket and it will last for pretty long time, because 30 ml, and it would take a very little amount to blend in all over your face. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, make sure to give it a big fat thumbs up and subscribe to my channel by clicking on the red color subscribe button below my video. You can also press the notification bell beside the subscribe button so that you never miss out any of my future videos. You will instantly get a notification when I will upload a new video. You can follow me in my Instagram. My Insta ID is just right here, debadritabeauty. There I post so many looks, mini makeup tutorial, fashion post, etc. So you can follow me there. And also a giveaway is going on in my channel. You can take part on this. And yeah, this is me, Debadrita, signing off for the day. I will see you guys super soon with a brand new video. Until next time, bye, take care, stay happy and stay healthy.